This is why many Christians are fasting and praying, but they will struggle tomorrow. And they are arming themselves with who to blame. They wasted our time. They were prophesying. We thought it was real. We were wasting time praying. Look at us today. You were not wise. This is why you must gain wisdom. Number 4, how does king operate? Kingly mentality. Talk. There's a way kings talk. Kings know that there is power in their words. They don't talk carelessly. Oh, one thing I learned from my wife. She said, silence can never be quoted. Can you believe I've never heard it before? Until I married her. She said, silence can't be quoted. What? Or misquoted. Hey! You don't have to talk, sir. Keep quiet. Anything you want to talk, make sure if you were to be referenced 20 years later, you will stand there. I didn't know. That was when scriptures came alive. That God honors our words. He said, every idle word you speak, you will account for it. I said, wow. He said, I, the Lord, I confirm the words of my servant and the counsels of my messengers. I said, what? You never catch kings talk carelessly. Watch them. Some of you don't pay attention to geopolitics. You need to watch kings. There's one that is almost like a mute. The Chinese president. He doesn't even laugh. When you are laughing and talking, they are so discreet that you can't even interpret their countenance. You don't know whether they are happy with you or they are angry, because they don't want to commit themselves to you. Check presidents and see. Look at people like Putin. They will now say one thing and keep quiet. Wars are calculated, sir. Imagine everything Jesus said in scripture. Imagine if Jesus was talking like you. Oh boy, nothing they walk, oh. Hey, I don't die. You say you are a king. This country serve. Nothing they walk here. And you are here. That means you have already passed the judgment over your own destiny. If nothing is working here, that means your life won't work. I'm not saying deny the challenges, but be careful. Your words can make you and your words can mar you. You find people, they talk anyhow. Especially in this media generation. Media never forget. After 10 years, after 5 years, they can't go forward again. Because they've used their words to block every path that they should have followed. Be wise. Kings don't talk carelessly, because they know their words carry authority. Number 5, kings value wisdom over strength. That's why you hear me say from time to time, our generation, everybody is looking for 6-pack, but there's no brain pack. They wear shirt, they open 3 buttons. They are walking like this. Some can't even wear shirt. They carry their shirt, put on the shoulder. They are drinking water so that you see 6-pack. I know the place of health. Exercise is very important. It's healthy. I know that. But I'm telling you, the level of commitment we give to building strength, if we gave it to wisdom, would have changed our world. You need to see kings. Even when they are children, they have special people who train them. Those days, every prince, they teach them mathematics, they teach them language, they teach them economics and investment, they teach them governance, and they teach them warfare. So a prince who is 15 knows more than some 40-year-old who don't know the palace. They sit them down, teach them wisdom, so that when they come out, they naturally will lead you, even if you were asked to compete with them. It will be natural. So why strength is important? Kings value wisdom more than strength. Proverbs 8:15-16 said, by me, wisdom speaking, kings reign. That means a king without wisdom can't reign. By me, kings reign. By me, princes decree justice. He said, by me, nobles, princes rule. Nobles, even the judges of the earth. So if you lack wisdom, you can't operate as a king. That's why it said, through wisdom an house is builded. By understanding it is established. Through knowledge all the chambers are filled with precious things. Ask yourself, what's the wisdom that powers your relationships? Some people meet a stranger on the road today, next week he's their brother. He enters their family, they go to bedroom. They are introducing him everywhere. See now my brother. Then after 1 month they say, your brother was involved in armed robbery 2 months ago, and they say you are an your brother is an armed robber. Your brother is a bandit. My brother. No code that governs relationship. Every stranger is their friend, and they want to rule. What is the wisdom that powers your money? How you get it and how you spend it. There's no wisdom. Some people, the money just comes and it disappears like that. When you talk, they say, God shall provide. My God supplies all my needs. When they are now in the pit, they say, God, where are you? What's the wisdom? You are saying, Lord, I want to marry, I want to settle down. What's the wisdom that you have acquired to define your home? Oh Lord, this ministry must work. This ministry must work. 40 days vigil. What's the wisdom that powers that ministry? Nobody reigns by chance. You need to sit down, define the various aspects of your life, and ask yourself, what's the wisdom? What's the wisdom? What's the wisdom? For instance, as far as I'm concerned, 3 things define relationship: similarity of vision, loyalty, and competence. If I don't see that me and you are going in the same direction, no matter how interesting you are, when we enjoy that moment, all of us will go our separate ways. And if I see that we share the same vision, if I don't see loyalty in you, we speak after 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 weeks, I will become very busy, because I'm a busy man. If you are working with me and I don't see competence enough to motivate me, my brother, we will talk from a distance. There is a wisdom, sir. Don't be careless about destiny. It doesn't work like that. There's a way kings function. Kings don't joke with wisdom. One of the biggest weapons of a king is his wisdom. You can trace different kings to different operation of wisdom. Number 6, kings think responsibility, not privilege.